Hi, welcome back to The Deed. Today we'll be talking about the sacred deed or act of sanctifying one's home. The Torah tells us that when we own a home and have a place to call our own, we have a special mitzvah to sanctify that area by placing a scroll representing God's presence on the doorpost. ve-chatima al Mezuzot beitecha. You shall write them upon your doorposts, uvisharecha, and in your gateways. Our sages tell us that the tradition that was passed on from Moses at Sinai is that in every single entranceway or doorway into our dwelling places, we should write a specific portion of the Torah, and that must be written on a piece of parchment in a specially prescribed manner and placed in an exact area of the doorpost, and by doing so, we have God's protection. The Mezuzah on the outside has the name of God, Shin Dalad Yud, which our sages tell us is an acronym for the words Shomer Daltot Yisrael, he who guards the doorways of Israel. And furthermore, we are told that the Mezuzah not only offers protection for the home, but protection for the inhabitants, wherever they may be. The Mezuzah has to be written by a sofer, a specially trained scribe, and you need to be careful where you purchase your Mezuzah, because a Mezuzah written by somebody who is not trained, or written for the wrong reasons, or using the wrong material, or God forbid printed, is simply not valid. The Mezuzah not only must be crafted properly, but needs to be maintained. You see, all of its letters need to be intact. If a letter cracks or fades, the Mezuzah is no longer kosher, and thereby no longer brings with it the presence of God and the spiritual protection that a Mezuzah affords. And so, Jewish law tells us that Mezuzot, those scrolls on your doorpost, should be checked a minimum of twice every 7 years. The case is not what it's about. It's about the guts, the inside. And a beautifully written parchment with no case is perfectly valid. And a case made of the finest gold and silver with nothing inside is absolutely worthless. The mitzvah of Mezuzah must be observed by all Jewish people, regardless of gender or any area of the world that they live in. When we perform that mitzvah, it enables us to remember God on the way into the home and as we leave. Typically, mezuzahs are placed by most people on the front door. However, the halacha really tells us that when the Bible says al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha, it means on every single doorpost in the home. According to most halachic opinions, you need to have a door with hinges to be biblically obligated, but we follow the tradition where every single doorway that is fitting to be called a doorway would have a mezuzah. Whether there are hinges or not hinges, whether you do have a door or don't have a door, every single doorpost in a Jewish home should be graced with the presence of God as it is manifest with the mezuzah. The mezuzah is affixed on the right side of the entrance, and mezuzahs are supposed to be affixed in the top third of the door. Here you see in this door, it's just at the beginning of the top third, as is the mystical tradition. However, it is technically kosher if the mezuzah is anywhere from here, within a hand's breadth of the top. So anywhere from here to here, one may place the mezuzah. The mezuzah, as I mentioned, is on the right of the entrance, and every door is both an entrance as well as an exit. So how do you decide? And there are many halachic considerations. The most important one, of course, is the hinges. We follow the way the hinges swing. And so in this case, the right side would be the entrance, because this is a door that swings open. And every time we go into the room, we would kiss that mezuzah. On the way out, once again, we would place our hand on the mezuzah as a sign of reverence and kiss it.